to you by Ford. We are local. By Safeco Insurance. Do more. And by the Emerald Queen Casino, welcoming the smooth, soulful sounds of Anthony Hamilton, September 28th. For tickets, go to emeraldqueen.com. Hi, everyone. Angie Mentink walking you up to First Pitch. Now, I love the movie Bad News Bears, and it's not just because it's about baseball and because Tatum O'Neal, a female, is their best pitcher, but also because they pulled off the hidden ball trick. And yesterday, the Rays did it against the Dodgers. So let me break this down and show you how it happened, how they got it done. A.J. Ellis hits a sacrifice fly with the bases loaded in the fourth inning. Okay, so now everybody moves up. No big deal. James Loney ends up with the ball behind the mound. He flips it to the shortstop, who sneaks it to Evan Longoria, and then Evan Longoria waits for Juan Uribe to step off the bag, and then he tags him out. The umpire, by the way, also having to pay attention here. Yes, you're out. The Rays pull a fast one, but they do lose the game 5-0. Dave Alley is still out in center field. And Dave, in all of your playing days, I am just curious, have you ever seen this work? Have you ever been part of a game where it has?
Yes, Ange, I've seen it, and unfortunately I was a part of it. It was the last inning, ninth inning. I'm playing down in AAA in Phoenix for the Calgary Cannons, and I hit a double, 2 outs. We're down by a run. I get to second base. I'm exhausted. We're playing in 110-degree heat. I start dusting off my uniform after I slid into second safely, taking a deep breath. 2 outs, top of the ninth, got a chance to get back in the ball game, and all of a sudden the pitcher throws a ball to second base and just completely shocked me. Shortstop was there, tagged me out. It was the longest, about 127 feet to walk back to the dugout to end a baseball game. It was probably the worst way you can end a baseball game in baseball.
But it's also the beauty of this game, Val. Thanks so much. You never know, folks, what is going to happen at Safeco Field, or any baseball diamond for that matter. And you never know what's going to happen when Felix Hernandez takes the mound. I know everybody there would like to see something special, maybe something that we saw last August. Again, you never know when Felix is on the mound. It's the finale between the Mariners and the Brewers, and it's coming up next here on Root Sports.
This sunny Sunday here in Seattle. It's African American Heritage Day. Alvin Davis on your right, Herb Simpson of the Seattle Steelheads, and of course that's William Fenton Russell of the Boston Celtics and the Seattle Supersonics. Maybe the greatest American team sport winner in history. And he throws that ceremonial first pitch to get us going here as the Mariners take on the Milwaukee Brewers in Game 3 of this set as the Mariners try to get a game. They've lost the first two, giving up 20 runs, trying to turn it around today. Dave Sims and Mike Flowers with you today on a gorgeous, gorgeous day that's brightened up in the last hour and change. Let's take a look at the Brewer batting order that will face the king, Felix Hernandez.
With Felix on the mound, want to stay away from the beginning, and that's been costly over the last couple of days. Schaefer will lead off, and it's Segura. You can see he leads the National League with 141 hits. He can run. This Lucroy Gomez leading the club. He has 18 home runs on the year. Gindel, Francisco, Bianchi, Jeanette, and Maldonado rounding out the 9 for the Brewers. For Felix on the year, 11-game winner. Leading the league in ERA with a 2.39, 169 strikeouts to only 32 walks. 244 average against Felix. He has really pitched well. His last outing gave up 6 runs, only 3 of them earned. The defense cost him in that one, so hopefully he can get things moving in the right direction. And he's really been pitching well going into that outing.
Kings Court in session. See their guy here today. And you're right about that Toronto. Prior to that Toronto game, 2 brilliant games against Minnesota and at Boston. He got no decisions in that. And then prior to that, 3 consecutive wins against Boston, the Angels, and at Houston. So he's really been getting it done. Logan Schaefer going to lead it off. He's in right field today. First pitch of the ball game is off the plate for ball 1. 111 first pitch. Umpires today: Corey Blazer home plate, Tim Welke at first, Dan Bellino at second, and Bruce Streckman at third. 65 degrees as this pitch is fouled off.
Well, we were talking about earlier, the homestand has not gone well for the Mariners. We look at a lot of different things. We've talked about the defense. The starting pitching has struggled too, Dave. Over the last 8 games, a 7.44 ERA for the starting pitching. So see if Felix can get the guys back on track, moving in the right direction.
Up the middle is Brendan Ryan. Plays the hop nicely. 1 out.
Now look at the T-Mobile defense for the Mariners. Ibanez in left, Ackley getting the start in center field. Indy Chavez in right. So Saunders and Morris both out today. Seager at third. Ryan and Miller. Miller will move from short over to second base. Justin Smoke is your first baseman, and Henry Blanco will do the catching this afternoon.
Good action out in the pen. Coming off the sellout last night. 46,027 for Ken Griffey Jr. Mariners Hall of Fame night. Fly ball right field for Indy Chavez off the bat of Gene Segura, the National League hit leader. 141. He's retired, 2 down. Felix first appearance against these Milwaukee Brewers. Felix, the American League leader in ERA, first in innings pitched, third in strikeouts. There's Jonathan Lucroy DHing today. He DH'd in the first game Friday. Went 0 for 5 last night, 4 for 5 with a run scored and an RBI. This game really important. Give the Mariners some momentum. Day off tomorrow. Travel to the East Coast, going to Tampa St. Pete, and that's a good ball club right there. The Rays, and then back towards the Central Time Zone for the Rangers, and back to Pacific for the Athletics. That is a rugged 9-game trip.
That's a tough road trip for them, and they really like to get this win, especially with Felix on the mound. Get this win before they head out on the trip, because it's going to be rough. And I know when we head into Tampa, Chris Archer is going to be the first pitcher. He has a 2.71 ERA. And then, of course, David Price, who you and I haven't seen in the 7 years we've been working here.
And he hasn't played against him, pitch against the Mariners. Right. I always give him the business. When are we going to face you? What are you, avoiding this? Come on.
Well, you're going to get what you're asking for, Dave. We'll see how it goes on Wednesday. But it's going to be tough for this road trip. All those clubs playing well. They need to get a win today. They have their best on the mound to do it.
2-2 outside. looking for their first of the afternoon. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Blooper for Blanco, and he makes the play. 10 pitches for Felix. Very efficient. Good start on this Sunday afternoon. Good to have you with us at Safeco Field. Mariners coming to bat. Miller going to lead it off for the Mariners, trying to get things righted here today, get some spark in that offense. Let's take a look at the rest of the batting order.
This afternoon's starting lineup brought to you by Chevron. Miller will lead it off. He's been a hot hitter, .355 average for him over the last 7 games. And it's Chavez, Seager, Morales, Ibanez, Smoke, Dustin Ackley. Good homestand for him, 5 for 11, .455 average with a double. So it's good to see Dustin swinging the bat well. Ryan getting a start. He will hit 8. And Henry Blanco, the catcher, rounding out the 9 for the Mariners. Willie Peralta on the year. 8-game winner, a 4.42 ERA, 90 strikeouts, 54 walks to him. He's given up 13 home runs this year. Average against a little bit high. Has a good fastball. It is straight, though. It has a straight fastball, good overhand curveball. Those are the 2 pitches that he will use against the Mariners today, and he has been pitching well as of late. If you go back to the start of July, he's pitched extremely well for the Brewers, so the Mariners have a hot pitcher on their hands today.
Strike 1 to Brad Miller. Miller 8 for 21 on the homestand. Slashes one down to the shortstop Segura. All-Star throws him out. 1 down.
And the T-Mobile defense for the Brewers this afternoon. Gindel is in left field. Gomez can go get it. He is out in center. Schaefer, the right fielder. And on the infield, Bianchi playing third base, Segura, and Jeanette playing up the middle. Francisco is the first baseman for the Brewers this afternoon. And Martin Maldonado will do the catching.
Brings up Endy Chavez getting a chance to start today. First appearance during the homestand. Slinging the bat. He was a pinch runner 5 days ago against Toronto. Peralta, the top prospect in the Milwaukee organization, according to Baseball America.
Oh, and you can see why. First few fastballs, 95, 96 miles an hour, just missing the outside corner on Chavez with that last fastball at 96.
Dribbled foul.
That's a good changeup. He has a 12-6 curveball that he will use, and looking at the tape of him, that's a good out pitch, tough pitch to square up.
Peralta out of the Dominican Republic, from Samana, Dominican Republic. Been a lot of guys coming out of there. Pick up these media guides and you see Dominicans baseball, along with San Pedro de Macorís, 2 baseball capitals down there. 6'1", 245. Last year, 33 days of service, 2-1 record in 6 games, 6 starts, 6 games and 5 starts. 2.48 ERA. 2-2 to Endy. On a full count, Kyle Seager's on deck. Segura takes care of that one. 2 outs. Bring up Kyle Seager, number 2, and batting on the ball club at 291. Morales leads the way at 294. Kyle also 10th in total bases in the American League.
First 7 hitters for the Mariners will be hitting from the left side of the plate, and it's obvious here early on. Peralta's going to throw that fastball, good fastball, on the outside corner of them, try to make them hit the ball the other way, and the Mariners so far, first 2 hitters have done that. Unfortunately, it's right at the shortstop. That's a good fastball just off the outside corner.
Kyle had his 4-game hit streak ended last night, 1-0 for 3.
Dave, you mentioned it. The road trip's going to be tough. Mariners would like to get this win today. It's amazing, this game. It'll test you on a daily basis, but sometimes that test gets a little bit tougher.
Fly ball, right center field for Carlos Gomez, the all-star center fielder, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 in the first. Both pitchers, Hernandez and Peralta, off to good starts as we go to the second inning. And it's time to be taken out to the ball game in style. A wide range of Mariner premium seating is available for all games this season, including Diamond Club seats right behind home plate and a 20-person private suite. Perfect for hosting a party at the ballpark. For more info on premium seating options at Safeco Field, visit mariners.com/premium. Second inning for the King, Felix Hernandez, as he goes against Carlos Gomez. This one popped up. Smoke and Blanco take a look. It doesn't come back. Strike one. I mean, Gomez, Jindal, and Francisco 4, 5, and 6 here for the Brewers. Henry Blanco, he have 3 home runs, 2 grand slams. How about that? Oakland and Boston, just remarkable in a little bit of time he's had since joining the ball club back in mid-June. And I'll tell you what, those tattoos are pretty scorching too.
Blazing. That's not too bad. 3 home runs for Blanco, 2 of them grand slams. It's making them count, isn't it?
Absolutely. He and Quintero have done a very nice job behind the dish. Mike Zunino working his way back. 0-2. Strike 3 call. Gomez is gone.
I'd like to see Felix continue to be efficient. Just 10 pitches in the first inning and 3 pitches here to record the strikeout. Gomez, no argument from him. Good pitch.
That was one of those exits from the box. Yeah, he's as good as they said he is. Couldn't have hit it anyway. Caleb Jindal is the left fielder 289 hitter. Just his 31st game. Came back from AAA Nashville. Second time, that was back on the 11th of July. Second time around with the Brewers. And again, this Brewer club, not what we expected at the beginning of the year, what with Ryan Braun suspended. Ramos Ramirez out, might be back in the next few days. Ricky Weeks done for the season. Corey Hart done for the season.
And those names, veteran guys, superstar players in the National League out of their lineup, you would suspect that the Brewers, a lot of younger players in their lineup, will be aggressive against Felix. So the opportunity, if he's pitching well and pitching down in the zone to get deep into this game, is right there for him.
Took 98 home runs out of that lineup. 3, 4, 5 spots with those gentlemen injured. Down to, what was it? Was the number the other day? It was 14. 3, 4, 5 spot during the course of the year. Swing and this 3-2. A lot of guys have picked it up though. They're still at 4th in the league.
Yeah, 4th in the league. A little bit deceiving, as you mentioned. A lot of those home runs not available to the Brewers. 5th in slugging, 7th in runs scored, 6th in average.
And they will run. You saw that number. Best in the major leagues. 105 stolen bases. A walk there to Jindal.
That was a good fastball right at the bottom of the strike zone. Felix didn't get the call, and so he'll take a walk around the mound.
Bring up Juan Francisco. Right there.
Yep, good pitch. Corey Blazer, home plate umpire. He's going to have to stay with some of the sinking action of Felix's fastball and his changeup.
Dribbler, keep it foul. He does.
They've had a chance to watch all the pregame stuff yesterday with Junior. Got a chance to watch it with my boys, which was great. And I thought it was, obviously it was awesome, but I was really surprised with Junior. I thought he did a great job, and that's not the surprising part. The fact that he went 24 minutes.
24 minutes for number 24.
How about that? Right
saw
on the
that
button
last night.
Yeah. Kevin Kremen told me it was exactly 24 minutes, so that's pretty good.
And that wasn't planned. That's just the way it worked out.
Yeah.
Great to have him up here yesterday.
Yeah. Looked great, but what a great job he did. I was surprised, though. You know, he's a friend, obviously, and a teammate of mine, and I couldn't believe how nervous I was for him. I can't imagine what he was going through because the crowd was unbelievable and the fans were great. But to get out there in front of everybody, I thought he did an exceptional job. It was great to see.
So at the reception they had in the Ellis Pavilion, and he said that I'd much rather be out there at center field or dealing with 95 miles an hour coming at me than speak in front of 40,000 people, to which Howard Licker, our CEO, said, no, 45,000.
It was a great night for him. Well deserved. It was awesome.
0-2. Francisco, part of the bottom half of the order, had a good night last night. 3 for 4, and in both games in which Milwaukee scored 10 runs. Bottom of the order has done big damage against Maryland pitching. And here we go again, down into the corner. Indy will track that one down as Jindal will get the third. Francisco digging for 2. Here's the throw. Not in time. So he hit that one hard, his 10th double. And Milwaukee in business, 1 out, 2nd and 3rd.
First base hit for the Brewers, and this is a fastball. It is up in the zone, one of the few fastballs he's thrown up. in that area above the belt. You see Francisco, powerful swing. He has 15 home runs on the year as he hits this line drive into right field. Indy trying to cut it off, and he's able to do that. Strong arm. Almost had a play at second as you see Brendan Ryan putting the tag on it. Clearly he is safe.
Chapper goes foul off the bat of Jeff Bianchi.
Phillies can use a strikeout, but Bianchi doesn't strike out much. 152 plate at bats this year. Only 30 strikeouts for him. Started him off with a good breaking ball, looked like a slider. The Mariners will play their infield back, so they'll give up a run for an out right here.
Here's the 0-1. Hit foul. Felix has an 0-2 count here to Bianchi. Swing and a miss. Got him. Big strikeout. 2 down here in the second. Second strikeout for Felix.
And I believe this is the go-to pitch. Yep, that's the changeup. Have the bottom fall out of it.
Bring up the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Such a tough pitch to lay off of. That pitch as a hitter, it looks like it's going to be just above the knees, and you go to attack it, and the bottom falls out of it.
Ryan's got a good angle on it, calling off Seager, and Felix gets out of a 2-on jam. A 2-on jam with 1 out. Gets out of it. Nicely done. Bottom of the second coming up. Morales of Banyas and Smoke. Swing it for the Mariners. As a party space at such spectacular views as the Lookout Landing here at Safeco Field. This outdoor group area offers a near 360-degree bird's eye view. Safeco Field, Elliott Bay, and Seattle Cityscape. Perfect for groups of 75 to 150. And your package would include view-level seating and food and beverage. So to book your group in the Lookout Landing, go to mariners.com/group. There's Lookout Landing out there. It's outstanding up high and panoramic views. Valley Supply Company up there today. Here's Kendrys Morales, leading hitter for the Mariners. Getting a 294, RBI leader with 64. And leads the club in doubles with 28. Well, the hottest starter in the lineup is Dustin Ackley with a 3-game hitting streak. He's 5 for 11. He'll be coming up in the 7-hole. Everybody else has been struggling. 1-2 to Morales. First time the Mariners are seeing Willie Peralta.
I'm sure they're paying attention to what's going on. We watched him pitch in the first inning. Now all 3 pitches to Morales have been away from him.
Maldonado. Throw down first. Strikeout 2-3. First K of the afternoon for Peralta. Well, we always talk about his work ethic. Still getting after it hard. He is looking for his first home run since July 12th. He hit 2 home runs that day against the Angels.
Watching the pitching patterns of Peralta, he's going to have to do it the other way. I think sometimes you get early into the game, you have to take the pitcher out of what he's trying to do or his comfort zone. And right now, Peralta, there you go, set up again, away. Everything has been away from the left-handed hitter, so maybe a base hit or 2 into left field. Get him to change up, maybe try to a couple of guys inside, but so far, been consistently on the outside corner or just off of it.
Looked inside.
Wasted a pitch up. He'll probably go right back away. Looks like he wants to use his changeup against the lefties.
Two and one. Right into Maldonado's glove. 2-2.
He is throwing hard. 97 miles an hour on that last fastball.
As he played for Francisco. 2 down. We'll bring up Justin Smoke. Homestand. He's hitting 4 for 19. 0 for 4 yesterday. In that 4 for 19 during his homestand, 2 home runs and 5 runs batted in. He struck out 7 times. Ball 1 to Justin. Second baseman Gannett, short right field. One and one.
Working ahead, a lot of first pitch strikes. 4 out of the 6 batters he has faced.
Segura waiting for it. Throws out Smoke. 6 up, 6 down for Willie Peralta against the Mariners this Sunday afternoon. To the 3rd we go. Baseball on Root Sports is being brought to you by Sterling Bank. Nobody works harder for you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. By Mazda, we believe if it's not worth driving, it's not worth building. And by BNSF Railway, the engine that connects us. Compass Rose, the main concourse here at Safeco Field on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Felix Hernandez deals a strike to Martin Maldonado, the catcher. Big swing and miss, Foreman big time. 0-2.
Well, here early on, it looks like Felix has all of his pitches working for him. That was a good breaking ball off the plate away. Working ahead, 6 first pitch strikes out of the first 9 batters he has faced. Coming with a big strikeout in the second inning. Second and third, 1 out, gets a strikeout. A little pop up to short to get out of the inning.
In the dirt. Texas 6-1 over Houston in the final. Texas scoring 4 times in the 9th inning to complete a sweep against Houston. Cleveland beats the Angels 6-5. Angels had a 5-0 lead. Oakland wins 6-4. Grant Balfour's 30th save. And Mariano Rivera picks up a win in relief. Yankees 5-4 over Detroit. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Got him. Maldonado's gone. 3rd strikeout for Felix.
Chasing a pitch, it's away from him. Another changeup right on the outside corner. A pitch up a little bit for Felix on his changeup. Typically that pitch will be down. Rangers now, that's 7 in a row for them. They're
Crazy.
playing well. Mariners will see them on the road trip.
Texas win, Oakland wins. That maintains a 1-game lead for the Rangers. Back to the top of the order, and Logan Schaefer. Later on in the game, it might come into play. Logan Schaefer is tied for 3rd with 9 sacrifice bunts.
We just tried to bunt for a hit. It looked like he was going to try to take it with him.
Back of the strike. 1-2. Left field, line drive handled by Raul Ibanez. 2 down. Coming up Tuesday, CenturyLink link to what's next on Wednesday. There's the one we've been talking about for years. The first time the Mariners will see David Price be opposed by Aaron Harang.
About those numbers, 93 strikeouts, just 16 walks for Price. So the Mariners get a chance to see him.
Got a Cy Young Award under his belt. One of the best pitchers in baseball. Here's Gene Segura. Throws bunt, takes a strike. Talking about Texas, they're 10-2 against Houston this season. That win was their 12th in the last 13 games, and they are punishing the division 36 up and 14 down.
Big reason why they have a 1-game lead going in today on Oakland.
And Alex Rios just acquired a couple of days ago. He got a hit as Segura swings through. 1-2. Felix has given up just the 1 hit, a double to Francisco in the 2nd inning. Segura coming over from the Angels in a trade for Zach Greinke last year. Second in stolen bases, tied for 6th in batting. Having a great year. 33 stolen bases, only been caught 7 times. Felix has got him 2-2. Hey, struck him out. Tag applied by Blanco. 13 pitches in that inning for Felix Hernandez. 2 more strikeouts on his ledger. He's got 4. Coming up for the Mariners, bottom third of the order, Dustin Ackley. It'll be Brendan Ryan and Henry Blanco. Tracer Technology is brought to you by the Emerald Queen Casino, the entertainment capital of the Northwest. There's Dustin Ackley to lead it off for the Mariners. 2 for 3 yesterday. 5 for 11 on the homestand. 3-game hitting streak working. And make it 4 as he slaps it by the third baseman Bianchi. Digging it out is Jindal. Throw to second, not in time. Leadoff double. Dustin Ackley here in the home third, his 12th double.
It's great to see Dustin Ackley swinging the bat well. We talked about taking what the pitcher is going to give you, and early on it was apparent Peralta was going to make the guys hit the ball the other way, and that is exactly what Dustin Ackley does on this fastball. Hits it hard into left field. Take a look at the shadow over home plate. And the swing by Dustin.
First Mariner hit today against Willie Peralta. Yesterday, Ackley had a base hit to left and a double to that pretty much same spot. See if Ryan can move him over, pick him up. Not going to run here. Play on, and Segura sneaking in behind Ackley.
I think that's a good idea. You have Felix on the mound. He is pitching well. Looks like he has everything working for him. Try to get him a run early. Do what Robbie Thompson wants to. Sometimes he'll just go ahead and make him bunt. Other times he'll leave it up to the hitter to try to hit the ball to the right side or bunt on his own, whatever he feels that he wants to do to move that runner along. There you go.
Bouncing ball to the second baseman, Gannett. A very productive out for Brendan Ryan. Ackley to third with 1 out. Get his attaboys in the dugout.
That's right. Robbie Thompson trusting him to hit the ball the other way. Hoping that it'll be a base hit, but if not, you at least move the runner up, and that's what Brendan Ryan does.
Eric Wedge in the building today. Good to see him. I was down in the clubhouse before the game, and he had all the staff in his office, the little power session. I understand he plans on being back in action when we return from this long road trip.
Yeah, that's the plan for him. good to have him back in the dugout. Time the Brewers will bring up their infield. They're going to try to cut the run down at the plate with 1 out. Infield in.
And it's going to get away. That'll score. Ackley's got good speed. Let's see. Safe. Tough play. Peralta got there in good shape. A nice throw by Maldonado. But Ackley's speed wins that battle. 1-0 Mariners on that wild pitch by Peralta.
Well, it's a good read by Dustin Ackley. The angle of which this ball gets away from the catcher, it's hard to tell sometimes at third how far away it is. Dustin takes off. Maldonado scrambling for it actually makes this a close play. A good play by Maldonado, the catcher, barehanding it, throwing it quickly to the pitcher. But you can see Dustin's foot in there.
Money tree in time play as Blanco swings and misses. 2-1.
Good call.
Really good throw and recovery by Maldonado. And Peralta, you know what? He wasn't just spectating. He got involved in the play, did what he's supposed to do, got down there. Seen some guys, you know, a couple of beats late. And it's a no play as Schaefer puts that one away. 2 outs. Back to the top of the order, and Brad Miller. Brendan Ryan, first action in a while. Does his job, and it leads to a run for the Mariners. Strike 1 to Brad Miller, fouls that one off. Mariners trying to get back to that good feeling they had. You go back to before the All-Star break, they heated up. They had a stretch there leading into and right after the All-Star break. They went 10-3 and got to within 4 games of 500. But this bad run here of late, losing 8 of the last 11. That's a just foul. Got them back to 10 games under 500.
And they've done that a couple of times over the course of the year. It looks like they're heading in the right direction, and then they'll fall back. Long road trip coming up. Schedule's not helping them out right now. Didn't play well. Won some games.
And holding on is Maldonado. Strikeout of Miller, but the Mariners do get a run. Ackley double. Ryan moves them over. Wild pitch scores them. 1-0. Felix and the Mariners. Time now for AT&T Trivia Question. Which is not true about the Milwaukee Braves? Never had a losing season. Set a National League attendance record. Won a World Series. Led the National League in overall wins from 53 to 65. Well, they won a World Series in '57. Lose to the Yankees in '58. And they came over from Boston. I got to believe they set an attendance record. I'll go, and they had good clubs out there. I'll go with A. Never had a losing season. Jonathan Lucroy, the DH, leads off. Lucroy, Gomez, and Jindal 3-4-5 against Felix.
There's a lot of good stuff on there.
Yeah, it really is.
I'll go with D. Led the National League in wins from 53 to 65. I'll go with that.
Very good question. First World Series I remember, 1957. A hammer. Ground ball to Ryan. '57, Lou Burdette was the MVP. I think he won 3 games in that series. Henry Aaron, Billy Bruton, Wes Covington, Joe Adcock. What a club they had. Eddie Matthews, Warren Spahn. Good crew. Beat the Yankees, and then the Yankees beat them the next year. Yankees were down 1-3, come back and win it. 4 games to 3. This kid will take a rip. Carlos Gomez. 5th in slugging, 5th in extra base hits, 8th in strikeouts. Tied for 1st in triples. He's got 9.
Well, they've been patient. I think of him back when he was with Minnesota and now with the Brewers, and they've been patient with him, and looks like it's paying off. We've always known that he's had the ability to run. He's been one of the faster guys in the league. Now he's hitting for some power. 18 home runs on the year for him.
And he's a regular on your highlight shows, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Leads the ball club in runs, total bases, doubles, triples, and home runs.
I think he was the one that took over when Torrey Hunter left Minnesota, isn't it? Didn't they
give
him the opportunity to do that?
Torrey's still getting it done with Detroit.
That's amazing.
Brewers in last place in the Central Division, 19.5 behind Pittsburgh starting today. Mariners in 4th place, starting a half game behind the Angels. 1-2.
Good
Felix thought he had him.
He should have.
For good reason.
EQC tracer. You see that last pitch right on the outside corner. Good pitch.
2-2. Gomez took a called 3rd strike leading off the 2nd. Felix deals 2-2. Ryan will have to charge. This kid can run. Bare hand throws. Yes, got him. Nice play, Brendan Ryan. 2 down here in the 4th.
Well, we're talking about the Mariners having to shore up their defense. They've been struggling on the defensive side of things as of late. 12 errors over the last 11 games, and Brendan Ryan in the lineup today, trying to help him out, and this is a great play. That ball still moving at a decent pace to barehand it and get rid of it quickly like Brendan did. It's a good play. Not many are going to make it clean like that. And don't forget, Gomez can really get down the line.
That's a product of Ryan knowing his opposition, too. A couple of times we've seen during this run where Miller and Franklin, remember we caught a couple that was unaware of who was running.
Well, there's that, and there's also the tendency, because both of them have strong arms, you stay back and lean on your arm a little bit too much. Brendan has a strong arm, but typically he will try to get rid of it as quickly as he can. And you're right, I think that's just knowing who the runner is. It certainly helps.
Felix amping up here. He's ahead 0-2 to Caleb Jindal.
He has a good fastball going again today. Last one at 93. He's been 94, 93 miles an hour with his fastball today.
4 Ks, looking for 5. Sold America. Thank you very much. 11 pitches for the King. Good inning in the 4th. Mariners lead it 1-0. Is on top of his game, 5 strikeouts through 4 innings. MLB.com at bat. You know, it's celebrating 5 years as your #1 mobile app for live baseball. It's available for iPhone, iPad, Android, and BlackBerry 10. It's going to deliver Mariner baseball with live audio, pitch tracking, stats, news, highlights, and more. So text that back to 31826 or go to Mariners.com for details. Good day to be the king, huh? He's got 5 strikeouts through 4, looking good, and it looks like all his pitches are highly operational today.
Well, they are. He's being efficient, which is good to see because you'd like to see him work deep into this game. He's well on his way to that. Mariners able to get a run last inning with a leadoff double by Dustin Ackley and scored. So now they just need a little bit of insurance for Felix.
Andy Chavez, Kyle Seager, Kendrys Morales, 2-3-4 here in the 4th inning. Way inside, Andy. Jeff Bianchi, the third baseman, in on the grass about 3 steps, just in case Indy decides to drop one down.
Peralta also being efficient. So far, both clubs, 1 hit each, both of them doubles. Mariners able to take advantage of their double. Felix having to pitch out of some trouble in the 2nd inning.
Popped it up. Shortstop Segura, no Bianchi. Bianchi's there, makes the play. Indy 0 for 2. Bring up Kyle Seager, flied out to center. Fly to Tampa, St. Pete tomorrow. You got Erasmo Ramirez, Aaron Harang, and Joe Saunders for that series. Chris Archer 6-4 with a 2.71. David Price 6-5 with a 3.17, and they have Joe Madden has not determined who he'll throw on Thursday.
And then you have Iwakuma and Felix starting things off in Arlington against a hot club in the Rangers.
Two balls, 1 strike. When Peralta starts his windup, the first part of his windup looks like El Presidente Dennis Martinez. Then he comes up over the top a little bit. Martinez a little more 3/4, right?
Yeah.
Down to Scooter Gennett. 2 outs. CenturyLink linked to what's next. There's Erasmo. He'll face off against Chris Archer. Archer has started quite well for the Rays.
He's going to pitch a few times. He has great stuff, Davey. Get a little excited out on the mound at times. Mariners maybe need to be a little patient with him early in the game, see where he's at. He has good stuff. A couple of big arms coming at him. Let's start the road trip with Archer and Price.
Tampa Bay at the Dodgers tonight. Here's Morales, struck out his first time. On 1. I think a hot streak's coming up here, Mike. This man's 0 for 9. He didn't go 0 for 9 often. 0 for his last 9. Let's see what happens here. 1-1.
Oh, you're right. Been one of the more consistent hitters. You can feel it in the middle of their offense too when he is going through a little lapse game or 2, maybe 3 where he goes hitless. You can definitely see the difference in him when he's hot. The entire club seems to be right there with him. 9th in batting average, runners in scoring position, 340. That's how valuable he's been. He's ahead here, 3-1. Late, full count. And that's the best fastball we've seen Peralta, 98 miles an hour elevated fastball. Raul Ibanez is on deck.
Slaps it right to the third baseman, Bianchi, and that will do it. Peralta does a nice job in the fourth. 1-2-3. Mariners lead. They got a run on a wild pitch in the third, 1-0. Beautiful day. Vashon Island out in the distance. It's always a great sight. We're coming back from road trips. Yeah, buddy. Back home.
Yes, it is. Especially with the weather we've had this summer. It's been great.
Yeah, I thought last summer was spectacular. This has been remarkably better. I mean, and not that taking away nothing from what happened last year. We had 80-some days of sunshine. There's Francisco. Felix ahead. Francisco on a 1-2 pitch. 1 out, 1 on, doubled into the right field corner. Felix got out of the second inning, striking out Bianchi and popping up Gannett.
It's a good slider he just threw under the hands of Francisco. Threw it there again, trying to get him to swing at it.
Francisco, Bianchi, and Gannett here, 6, 7, and 8 in the fifth inning. Felix with 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, giving up 1 hit. Strike 3 call. Tell you what, 6 strikeouts, 3 of them have just been get out of here. 3 strikeouts looking.
Yeah, freezes him after a couple of sliders, and he comes back with a good fastball. Just take a look at our McDonald Supermo. 4-seam fastball. It's a good one from Felix. 94 miles an hour on the outside corner.
Blanco, steady hands, good target back there. There's Bianchi, struck out on 3 pitches. Shows block, takes a strike. Not goes to crew chief Tim Welke.
Well, that looked like the curveball. So Felix, all 4 of his pitches, doing a great job. As you take a look at his out distribution, 3 groundouts, 4 flyouts, 6 strikeouts for Felix. The last pitch was a good curveball.
Ground ball to Ryan. Just gets him. 2 down. 2 outs here in the fifth. Are you the ultimate Northwest Mariner fan in the state of Idaho. And Root Sports is looking for you throughout the month of August. Capture a photo on Instagram or Twitter with hashtag UltimateNWFanIdaho showing why it should be you. It'll get you entered to win a trip and a VIP experience. Mariners Fan Appreciation Night, September here at Safeco Field. For official rules, go to rootsports.com. Scooter Gennett popped to short. Felix has retired in the last 10 men he's faced. Two-0. Ryan Joseph Gennett. Slap the foul. 16th start for Scooter at second base. Fourth time with the Brewers this season.
Just waiting for an opportunity to play. As you mentioned, Ricky Weeks out, so he gets a chance to play second base.
That's a huge loss. As I look at Ricky Weeks' numbers, way off his usual pace. He was hitting .209 when he had to shut it down with 10 homers and 24 runs batted in. Ricky out in a hamstring issue for the season. 3-1. Center field for Ackley. Felix on the money again. That's 11 in a row retired. 1, 2, 3 in the fifth, and he's got a 1-0 lead. Their guys got a 1-0 lead. AT&T trivia question we revisit. How about what is not true about the Milwaukee Braves? I went with never had a losing season. Mike went with led the National League in overall wins. Fans went with me. Let's see. Survey says it's D. Braves won the 57 World Series, set the attendance record, never had a losing season. D. Did not lead the National League in overall wins from 53 to 65. Warren Spahn, number 21 on your scorecard, number 1 in wins among all left-handers. Here's Raul Ibanez, 10th in slugging, 9th in home runs in the American League.
Brewers have to shift on. We've seen that all year with Raul hitting. Expecting him to pull the ball on the ground to the right side if he hits it on the ground.
Way out front, 1-1.
Well, you can see the shift. Shortstop over on the other side of second base. Jeanette, a little shallow right field. McGraw had to get another bat. That one off the end of the bat. They have that cup bat, and they'll chip it. A piece of wood flying off of there.
Two and one. Peralta still throwing hard.
Yep, still throwing on the outside corner to all the left-handers. It's been a good way to go for him. He's only given up the one run. It's on the double by Ackley. Ackley led off with a double on a solid base hit in the left field going the other way. Eventually scored on a wild pitch.
First full year of action for Peralta. Just 6 games last year with the Brewers. Breaking ball in the dirt. Big strikeout guy in the minor leagues. Peralta 589 strikeouts to 278 walks. As you look at Justin Smoak awaiting his turn. 3-2 to Raul.
You can see why he would pile up all of those strikeouts. So he has pretty good command of his fastball, and he has a good one. He's topped out at 98 miles an hour today.
3-2. Strike 3 called. It's 3 strikeouts for Peralta. First looking. Only hit today for the Mariners. Leadoff double by Ackley. Ryan's ground ball to the right side moved him up, and then he scored on a wild pitch. Henry Blanco at the plate. It's the only run so far.
Justin Smoak had a 9-game hitting streak snapped after last night's game. Just looking to get things started again.
This one high and deep to right field. Looking up is Schaefer. Goodbye! Home run, Justin Smoak. 2-0 Mariners. Big Smokey with his 13th home run, his 31st RBI.
Well, that's a good way to get another hitting streak started. Jump on a fastball. It's in the middle of the plate. One of the few fastballs that Peralta hasn't been able to get away from the left-handers. And Justin, it's elevated for him, so he just has to get the barrel to it. And this is going to be a towering home run. You take a look at him attack this fastball up above the belt, cuts it off at the pass, just getting the barrel to it.
3rd home run for Smoak in this homestand. It's now 5 for 21. Very impressive. 373 feet and a lot of hang time.
Take another look at this pitch. It's up above the belt, and Justin cuts it off.
It did go, says Corey Blazer, the home plate umpire. Peralta giving up his 14th home run. Good month for Justin. Fly ball center field. Hadn't turned his back as Gomez, and he's under it now. Take another look at Smoak's home run. Oh, he got a high fastball. Nice job. Smoak homered on a 1-1 pitch Friday's game. That was in the 8th inning in a loss, and this is what Firestone Complete Auto Care Extra Mile Index has over the last 365 days for Smoak. Picked it up.
He's picked it up. First 43 games this year, 240 with just 3 home runs. This now 45 games. Brendan Ryan gets a base hit.
So Rhino is having a good day. Productive out. His first at bat and a base hit to left center here.
Justin, in his last 44 games, coming into it hitting .297. Now with that home run, 10 home runs for him. So a big difference in the type of season he has had.
13th home run for Smoke.
I always like to see the guys get rewarded with a base hit. Brendan Ryan gave himself up his first time up, hitting a ground ball to the right side of the infield to move Ackley up to third, and Ackley eventually scored on a wild pitch. So Brendan now gets a base hit for his efforts. That's good to see.
Ryan 4 out of 6 in base stealing. Peralta keeping a close eye. Henry Blanco flied out to right first time up. Strike one. Good throw by Maldonado. Aggressive, paying attention.
Brendan Ryan was getting a little bit bigger secondary lead than he likes, so just trying to keep him closer to the base.
Henry Blanco and Humberto Quintero will keep you honest too for the Mariners. Two and one. Henry Blanco.
.64 pitches for Peralta. He's in good shape working here in the fifth. Both starting pitchers being efficient.
2-2. Two and two. Able to back off of that pitch. Full count. 2 outs. Ryan will be on the move. On deck hitter Brad Miller. Three-two to Blanco. Ryan's on the move. Pitch up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Ryan will get over to third. Here's a quick throw by Gomez. It's cut off. Throw back to first. They got Blanco hung up. Ryan, see if he can get that. No. They get Blanco on the rundown. That didn't quite work out, but Smoke hits a home run. Mariners lead 2-0. Sports being brought to you by Jack in the Box. Go big at participating Jack in the Box with Jack's really big chicken sandwich combos for only $3.99 plus tax. And by CenturyLink, your link to what's next. Let's look at the ballparks. CenturyLink and Safeco Field coming into your view right at the bottom of the screen. Landed SeaTac. Felix with a 2-0 lead. He's got Martin Maldonado, Logan Schaefer, and Gene Segura, 9-1-2. Henry Blanco retired in that rundown, 8-6-3-4. I know some of you keep score at home. Don't blame him. Bunt. Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one. Oh. I still don't understand the head-first slide.
I don't either, because I thought that cost him. I thought Kyle ended up making the play to throw him out. I don't get the head-first slide into first base either.
It was a great bunt. A great play by Seager. But it slowed him up big time.
Yeah, he looked like he just was able to get in there. For the kids at home, I don't recommend it. Run through the bag.
I haven't met a guy in baseball who does, you know? See how it slows you up?
It slows you up, and you have the potential to get hurt on something like that. You could see his hand hit the base and move sideways, so you can jam up your fingers or your wrist, or worse, get stepped on.
Double play opportunity. Miller, Ryan, count
there you go.
That's like helping the king there.
Good play by Brad Miller. Well, he had a little bit of an in-between hop. It makes it a little bit easier because it was off to his side, so he can get a good angle on it. And take a look at Brad getting the start at second base. Makes the play. Then it's a strong throw to Brendan Ryan. We know he can finish. Some good defense by the Mariners.
Vic Franklin getting some day off. Struggling here at home, 3 for 15 on the homestand. Here's Gene Segura.
Talking about good defense, too. You mentioned the play with Blanco getting caught off of first base right there. It was a mistake on his part. But what a play by Segura, who was up hitting now. How quickly he got the throw and just spun and fired it to first. I think that really surprised Henry. Most of the time you see the guys who just casually catch it and call the play at that. But I'm not even sure he was looking over there. He just took a chance and it worked out for him.
Either that or he's got unbelievable peripheral vision. He can see something out the side. Figured he'd take a shot with a slow catcher.
Yeah, smart play. It ended up working for Milwaukee.
2 balls, 1 strike. Felix with 6 strikeouts, 1 walk, giving up 2 hits.
70th pitch coming up for him, working here in the 6th with a couple of outs. So he's in great shape with his pitch count.
Doubled up, missed, 3-1. Here's what Mariner fans are talking about. It's trending on Twitter. Smoke and King Felix. Smoke with a home run. It's 13th. It's 31st RBI. Bounce down to Ryan off his glove. That'll be a base hit. Segura can fly, so it'd have been a tough play even if he does glove it cleanly. Take a look at the Mariners calendar brought to you by Sleep Country USA. Mariners are going to get challenged on this next road trip. 3 at Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay second in the American League East. Texas leader in the American League West, and Oakland right there, just a game back. And we come home for the Angels. That's not going to be a joyride either. 3 with the Angels in Texas again, and finish out the month with Houston. Big boy baseball, Blow.
Yes, sir. Yep. Buckle up and go get them. I'll tell you what's interesting. Look at that schedule. It's one of the few times this year that I can think of where the Mariners actually come home and get an off day.
Amen.
Right? Normally we come home and there's that day or that next day there's a game to be scheduled.
Quite
for
rare.
So that'll be nice for the guys to come back.
April 15th it happened. Actually, we were at home. Beg your pardon. You said coming back from a road trip and having a day off. Okay, I was looking at the wrong spot.
Because most of the time we have the off day leaving. We have a day to travel to where, but usually coming back they have to play that next day.
We had one in May. You can see how frequently it happens.
Yeah, and the thing that's surprising too is don't give them that day when they're flying back cross country from Baltimore. Don't do it when we come back from the Bay Area. Thank you.
What was that last year? Yeah. The year before we fly back from Tampa. Oh, boys, you got to tee it up tonight.
Yeah.
Runner goes. Throw by Blanco. Yes, sir. What a tag by Brad Miller as Henry Blanco guns down Gene Segura, second in the American League in stolen bases. Good operation here. Brad with a throw in time and slaps that tag on him. May have gotten a break, but you know what? They're in the dugout. The inning's over. We don't care. 2-0 Mariners. Hey, waiting in traffic and paying for parking every day is Bush League. Step up to Sound Transit today. Visit soundtransit.org for details.
Well, Brad Miller put on a tag to Segura to get the call. Looked like he might have been able to get his hand in there, but a good play by Brad. Brad will lead the inning off. That quick tag in there sometimes, Dave, and sell it and get a call, which is what Brad did.
And that was a veteran type move for the youngster, sell it.
Especially since he had to pick it first, too. It was in the dirt.
Right. And then just start heading to the dugout.
Yeah,
hey,
no problem.
I got him. Come on. You saw it.
Sell it.
How many of those you got in your back pocket?
Oh. I always figured I could turn around if they didn't like it. May as well try.
One out as Brett pops out. Yeah, that's we talk about with Ron Fairley, Keith Hernandez, and boys at first. Smoke does it. Sell it, baby.
Yeah.
And when they come off the bag sometimes.
Yeah, there's different ways to do it, too. Yeah, you cheat at first base. That foot comes off a little bit early as you try to get out there. And that certainly helps. And the tags, you get taught different ways to put tags on. I always like the tag if you can catch the ball and just go straight down and out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get the tag, don't get spiked.
Yeah,
Boom, get it out.
And don't do the long sweep or the hold it there. If you just catch it in and out of there real fast.
It's like you're stamping something, right?
Exactly. That's a great way to put it. That's the best way to do it, I think.
Strike to Indy, 1-1. 0 for 2 today. Lined out to shortstop, fouled out to third. 2-0. Mariners got a run in the third on a wild pitch, scoring Dustin Ackley. And now a home run by Smoke in the fifth. There's another pop. This unplayable. The Yankees underneath. And let's give credit to Brendan Ryan on that first run with the productive out after the leadoff double by Ackley. This copyrighted telecast is presented by authority of the Seattle Mariners and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without the express written consent of the Seattle Mariners. Dave Sims, Mike Flowers, Root Sports crew here. 2 outs in the 6th for Kyle Seager, who's 0 for 2.
Kyle 0 for 2. Fly ball to center field and a ground ball to the second baseman. Peralta staying away from him. He has a gap in left center field if he wants to try to take advantage of it.
Behind 0-2.
That's a borderline pitch up in the zone. EQC Tracer thinks it was a little bit high.
Oh, 2 strikes. Peralta struck out 3. He hasn't walked anybody. Giving up 2 runs on 4 hits. First time Peralta is seeing the Mariners, and ditto Felix with the Brewers. 1-2. Called. Fly ball, center field. Getting under it, fighting the Sun Gomez. 1-2-3 go the Mariners in the 6th. Willie Peralta. See why he's highly regarded by the Brewers. A 10-pitch inning, but Felix has the lead at 2-0.
Inning, the Mariners lead it 2-0. Angie Mentink here at the Ford Sports Desk. Meantime, Alex Rodriguez hit his first home run as a Yankee today. Forgive me if I don't show it to you, though. The drama really gets going, though, for the Yankees and the Tigers in the 9th. Detroit's Miguel Cabrera and Victor Martinez homer off of Mariano Rivera in the 9th. Game tied at 4 in the bottom of the 9th. Brett Gardner hits it out of the yard for the Yankees. A walk-off home run, 5-4, New York over the Tigers. Guys?
All right, Angie, thank you very much. Cabrera is something else, isn't he?
He is.
I saw him hit a pitch yesterday. Maybe it was the day before yesterday.
Ankle high, away, homer?
No. Close. It was in on the inner part, right where, on the batter's box, down and in. And pulled the hands in, rifle shot out of the ballpark left field.
Yeah,
I mean, it wasn't even a strike.
No, well, that's part of his greatness and the reason why he puts up the numbers. He can hit a pitch that's out of the zone because he's going to have to. You know, they try to pitch around him enough.
Seager with a backhand. Throws over to get Lucroy. 1 out.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time. You have those weaknesses in the hitting zone, different hitters. They have those areas that you try to expose. There's not much there for you to pitch to him. 76 pitches for Felix this afternoon. He's in good shape.
6 strikeouts, 3 of them looking. He's walked 1. No runs on 3 hits.
That's part of the greatness of the guy that was in the ballpark yesterday here. And Griffey Jr., not many holes to try to get to with him.
Raul, I asked Raul, I said, you know, because Raul's been with him a bunch. Here is Gomez. I said, give me a King Griffey Jr. story, an anecdote. He said, well, he said, I just come up here with the club, and he's going to the place. He says, I'm going to hit one to left field. Bang. Bullet next to the bat. I'm going to hit one to center. Bang. I'm going to hook one for a home run. Kaboom. Hit it out. It's just ridiculous. What planet are you from?
Well, in one respect, you're happy because he's on your team and he can do all those things. And the other time, it's frustrating to watch because you're just trying to figure out how to get a hit, much less where you're going to hit it. Yeah, he's something I can remember in that streak where he homered in 8 straight games. And Jay, every day after the 5th day, so 6, 7, and 8, Jay would ask him, "You're going to get it today?" And Junior, "Yep, I'm going to get it today. Yep, yep." The 9th day surprised me because he came in, Jay asked him the same question just to kind of keep things going, you know, because going for me. He says, "No, not feeling it today. I'm hooking the ball a little bit too much today. I don't think I'm going to do it." Even though he just missed it by inches, almost hit one out anyway. But he pretty much knew what he was going to do.
In the dirt. The other one, he told me 3 quick, because the other one was he's watching videotape. They're in the room, and he's fast forward, rewind, and he does it like real fast, 10 times. And he's looking at a ball that he'd hit last time he'd faced this pitcher, had taken him oppo. So he goes, "I got it." First pitch he sees from this guy, he hits it to 10 feet wide of where he was looking at from where he'd hit it the first time. And then the other story was the great catch he makes in Detroit, goes over the fence, and Raul says he's playing first base. The runner at first. And yeah, he sees the catch. He said, and he's going over thinking he's got to be the cutoff man. The guy's going to score. Next thing you know, Junior's throwing the ball back to first. He has to hustle back.
Which, by the way, along with everything else, he had a great arm.
Right. So Raul said his inner self was in the middle of the infield with his hands on his head going, "Did I just see that?" And then he goes, "Wait a minute, I'm in the play. I gotta get back. I gotta get back to first." Gomez, good hitter. 3-2 count. Looking for strikeout number 7. This one fouled back. Yeah, as you get older, you're going to continue to appreciate having played with Junior. You know?
Without it, every year, even now, every year that passes. You know, I mean, watching everything yesterday with my youngest son, who's 14, I forget that during the time that I played with Junior in that stretch that he was on here as a Seattle Mariner, he wasn't even around at the time.
Yeah, right.
So just going through it, but he's aware of him. He certainly knows who he is in all the Nintendo games. Always wants him on his team, which is a good idea. But, you know, all those other things that we get to see yesterday and talk about, you know, he learned a lot from that. And you're right, with every year you appreciate it even more. Greatest player I've ever seen, that's for sure.
8-pitch at bat here to Gomez. Strike 3 called. He's gone. Strikeout number 7 for Felix Hernandez. 2 outs in the 7th inning. Hey kids, add a Kyle Seager t-shirt to your back. And they're free to all youngsters as you go back to school. For all you youngsters 14 and under, Sunday the 25th, part of Boeing Salute the Kids Day. For tickets to see the Angels and Mariners, pick up this great t-shirt. Have mom or dad go to mariners.com. Caleb Jindal, walk and a strikeout looking. Strike one here. It's so funny, knows him by the video game. That's talking to one of them. Talking here earlier before the game started about John Madden, same thing. So a generation or two knows him only by the video game. They don't know he's a Hall of Fame coach.
Right.
One. How'd he get in there?
I'm thinking the young lady who is left. Only chance.
Had a couple of people here in the last few nights with Cheesehead hats on. Ground ball, that is fair. And that'll do it. A 1-2-3 seventh. We're easing along in this Sunday afternoon. This guy's not happy about it. We are. Mariners lead 2-0 behind the King. Washington's lottery. Last year, Washington's lottery turned 28.6 million Washingtonians into winning heirs. They could do the same for you. Thanks to Washington's lottery, winning heirs are made daily. Good to have you with us here at Safeco Field. Mariners wrapping up a homestand. They lead at 2-0 behind Felix Hernandez as we play the home seventh. Let's take a look at our Columbia Bank difference of the ball game. The Kings Court enjoying what they've seen so far.
Well, Felix, you look to him to be the stopper for them. They need a win today as they head out for a long road trip, and Felix is doing everything that he possibly can. He's had everything working from the first inning on, making it tough on the Brewers. But he has had a slider, a good curveball, always has the good changeup, and his fastball has been good today, too, at 94 miles an hour. You see him paint that outside corner. A little bit of run support for Felix. I'm sure he'd like to get another run right here working in the bottom of the seventh, but Felix on his game this afternoon.
7 strikeouts, 4 looking. Felix has walked 1. Really nice work, he and Henry Blanco. See if the Mariners can indeed get him some more runs here. Willie Peralta still out there for the Brewers. He's going to face Morales, Ibanez, and Smoke 4, 5, and 6. Good crowd here. Safeco Field. Sellout last night, 46,027. On Friday night, 34,827. I would guesstimate that we're probably mid-20s today.
That's a good guess. People enjoying the weather. And Felix.
Here's Morales to lead it off. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout, and a soft liner to short. Morales trying to break it. Piece of bad road here, 0 for his last 10. Long run by the left fielder, Jindal. Runs out of room. Here's the 1-1. That will get out of play. The Yankee gave it a run.
Well, talking about Eric Wedge being here earlier, and he constantly talks about hunting the fastball, and so far Morales doing that, but he was late on those two fastballs, and you can see why those pitches up in the zone. Nice fastball. Still a good fastball for Peralta, 96 miles an hour.
He went to third base umpire Bruce Dreckman. Strikeout number 4 for Morales. One down here in the 7th. Mariners got their runs at 1 in the 3rd. Brendan Ryan lead off double into the left field corner. Make that Ackley down into the left field corner. Brendan Ryan productive out on the ground out the second, and then Ackley scores on a wild pitch. 5th inning home run smoke. And there you have it. Raul, the ground out and the strikeout looking. One Raul. All of the leading winner, tied with Giovanni Gallardo with 8 wins. Gallardo on the DL with Ramos Ramirez, Ricky Weeks, Matt Gamble, my goodness, Taylor Green, Corey Hart, Mark Rogers. It has been a bad run. These Brewers 2-1. Francisco, easy play to that. Pick up your Mariners tickets and gear in one-stop shopping. Single game tickets are available at all Mariners team stores with no service charge, plus score 10% off merchandise the day you purchase them. Visit one of the 5 convenient team store locations right now to get your tickets. Mariners next time they're home, 23rd of this month. 3 with the Angels, 3 with Texas. 25,390 on him.
And Justin Smoak with a home run his last time up. He was able to catch up to a high fastball. Towering home run to right.
Easy play down to Francisco. So Gallardo. Tell you what, he's done a nice job. The Mariners lead at 2-0. August 23rd is all about the ladies. 24th, a Saturday. It's all about the gents. The Mariners celebrate girls and guys night out here at Safeco Field, courtesy of EQC. Pick up a ticket, Mariners tea and a drink for one low price. $25 for select main level and $35 for select Terrace Club seats. Tickets at mariners.com/girls or mariners.com/guys. Big swing and a miss by Francisco. Juan Francisco, 1 for 2.
Michael Saunders coming into the game. He will take over on left field. So speedy outfield for the Mariners now with Saunders in left, Ackley in center, and Chavez out in right. Raul Ibanez out of the game. Saunders coming on as a defensive replacement for Raul. Felix now at 90 pitches.
Nice breeze here at Safeco Field. Here's a 1-1. Ackley reacted very nicely to that. Tell you what, he's not playing a lot out there, but each game he gets better. You can see the reaction time gets better all
His first steps are getting better.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. One of the things we talk about with Saunders all the time when he's in center, he always gets a good break on the ball, and for Dustin you can see he's getting more and more comfortable. A lot of that, even though he's not out of there all the time, a lot of work is being done, especially during batting practice, to get him more comfortable. He's certainly a good enough athlete. He can run well, and that's not the problem. But sometimes reading the ball off the bat can be difficult. He's doing a better job with it.
Day like today with the sky's got to be tough, right?
Sky, yeah, we have some sun, a little bit of a breeze today too, blowing from left to right, so he has to be aware of that.
Jeff Bianchi. Strikeout and a ground out to short today. There's a strike on a breaking ball.
.94 pitches for Felix. His season high, 114. Be interesting to see how Robbie Thompson goes with this one. The Mariners need to win this game. Felix really pitching well.
Missed on the outside corner, 2-2. 7 strikeouts, 1 walk for Felix.
Not a lot of hitting in this one. Peralta's thrown game 2, just 4 hits for the Mariners against Peralta.
2-2. Now full count. Scooter Gannett's on deck. He's sitting on 7 strikeouts. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 pitch. Foul back.
They didn't mess around there, just going at him with a good fastball, 94 miles an hour, right in the middle of the plate. So he challenged him.
Felix, the American League ERA leader, and right to the moment that ERA is going from 2.39 to 2.29. Fought it off. Pretty quick hands to get that ball. It was pretty much by him, right?
It was, and it was well located right on the outside corner, knee high at 95 miles an hour. His best fastball so far. There you can see it. So he threw it by him.
No action in the bullpen. Guys out there doing the same thing we are, watching the king work. 3-2 pitch. Got him. Struck him out. Number 8.
Just a great breaking ball after a couple of foul balls on his fastball, especially the 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Takes some off of this breaking ball, 83 miles an hour. You can see it's down out of the strike zone, but gets him to chase it. Good curveball right over the top with that curveball. 12-6 curveball. Good pitch by Felix.
How many times have you heard pitching coaches pull down the shade?
Pull down the shade.
Came right over top of the breaking ball. Another one. Scooter Gennett 0 for 2. Phillips with 8 strikeouts. He had 8 strikeouts 2 starts ago. That was up in Boston when he left with a 7-1 lead through 7. And the game the Mariners eventually lost 8-7. Well, dribbler charged by Seager. Lets it go foul.
Good decision.
Yes, it was.
You can read this as a third baseman. You're coming in. First the swing. He knows he hit it off the end of the bat, so it's spinning like a top. Kyle taking a look at it, thinking it was going to go foul. Wasn't going to have a play on it. Just let it go.
Last time out for Felix. Won only 5 innings through 101 pitches.
Well, he's at 101 pitches now, working here in the 8th.
Big difference. 8 strikeouts, 1 walk. And trying to finish off Scooter Gennett, who's 0 for 2. Pitch. Through the hole, base hit. Two outs with a base runner for Milwaukee. Catch new episodes of Mariners All Access every Sunday throughout the season before the Mariners pregame show. Get exclusive player interviews, behind-the-scenes footage, and Mariners stories you can't find anywhere else. You missed today's episode? Tune in for re-airs throughout the week on Root Sports. For your local programming schedule, visit rootsports.com. For your local programming schedule, visit rootsports.com. Here is Martin Maldonado. Bunted his way on back in the 6th. Struck out in the 3rd. Strike 1. Base hit by Gennett, the 4th for Milwaukee. Francisco a double in the 2nd. Maldonado a bunt in the 6th. Later on in that inning, an infield hit by Segura. Now the solid base hit by Gennett. Nasty bite to that pitch. 0-2. Felix in charge again.
Couple of really good breaking balls. Maldonado cheating, trying to get out in front of a fastball with 2 outs, and Felix throws in 2 good breaking balls right on the outside corner and down.
Maldonado a 184 hitter. Felix ahead of him 0-2. Looked inside and missed. Oh, 2 strikes. Quick ground ball.
Well, he went back to the same breaking ball that he was able to get the first 2 strikes on. Maldonado still fooled on the pitch. Able to just get a piece of it way out in front of it. Henry Blanco going out. Discuss the next couple of pitches and how they want to put him away. Felix now with 106 pitches. Again, his season high 114.
Felix comes set. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Maldonado. Inside again, 2-2. Felix has only allowed 1 runner to third base and 1 runner to second base this afternoon. Sitting on 8 strikeouts. 2-2 pitch, 2 outs and a man on. Strike 3 call. 9 strikeouts for the King through 8. And Felix, like the Matador, can walk off triumphant with a 2-0 lead with 1 more inning to go. Well, he's untucked his shirt. That means he's done. Felix Hernandez, 8 strong innings this afternoon against the Milwaukee Brewers. 9 strikeouts, 1 walk. No runs on 4 hits.
We talked about one of the keys, and a big performance for Felix was one of them, and he certainly held up his end of the deal. Mariners giving him a couple of runs for support. Danny Farquhar getting loose in the bullpen. He has really been on a good run, so he will take over and pitch the 9th inning. There's Danny. Dustin Ackley 1 for 2. Had a double in the 3rd inning. His first time up, ended up scoring a run on a wild pitch.
2-0 here to Ackley. Slaps one down the left side out of play. Ackley got things going for the Mariners in the 3rd. A leadoff double down into that left field corner. Moved over to 3rd. Brendan Ryan with a productive ground out to 2nd. Scored on a wild pitch. And a home run by Smoke in the 5th. One of those games when you get a super premium pitcher on the mound. Give me 1-2 runs. I got it the rest of the way. It's worked out quite well for the Mariners this afternoon. 3-1. Ground ball down to Segura. Goes over to Francisco. 1 out. Let's take a look at our money tree in time play. Brendan Ryan sparkling at shortstop today.
Barehanded play. Gets rid of the ball quickly. Get the runner over at first base to help Felix out. Mariners struggling a little bit on the homestand with their defense. So Brendan Ryan getting the start at shortstop to help them shore that up. And that play was a good one by Brendan Ryan.
1 for 2 day for Brendan at the plate.
He's the one that moved Ackley over to 3rd base after the double. And Ackley was able to score on the wild pitch. So Brendan having a good day. Also a base hit up the middle.
Ground ball down to Bianchi. Goes over, 2 down. And that'll bring up Henry Blanco, the catcher. He's got 3 home runs, looking for his first here at Safeco Field. Got one in Baltimore, Boston, and Oakland. Henry 1 for 2. Bianchi gets a nice hop. And that'll do it for the Mariners. 1, 2, 3 in the 8th. To the 9th we go. Danny Farquhar coming in to look for the final 3 outs. 2-0 this Sunday afternoon here in Seattle.
Felix day so far. They lead it 2-0 as we head into the ninth. Hi, everybody. Angie Mentink here with you at the Ford Sports Desk. Coming up in the Mariners postgame show, see how Dave Valley did on his keys. Mariners get set to hit the road to Tampa Bay. We will get you set with a preview of that and tie a bow on the entire weekend. All right, guys, let's get it back upstairs to you.
All right, Angie, thank you very much. As Felix Hernandez throws a wonderful 8 innings. Danny Farquhar is in for the final 3 outs.
Danny looking for his 4th save on the year. He has 25 appearances and 36 in the third. Big strikeout numbers for Danny. 55 strikeouts over the innings that he has pitched. Only 14 walks. Opponents average 231 against him. You can see Danny in his last 4 appearances, 6 in the third, has not given up an earned run. That's where he picked up his 3 saves, 9 strikeouts. Didn't walk anybody. A big key for him. Opponents average just 050. You can see he's retired 22 of the last 23 batters that he has faced. Good fastball. He'll be 95, 96, cutter 90, 91, and a curveball.
Coaching staff imploring him to use that curveball more, and it's worked out quite well for him. Logan Schaefer to lead it off here in the ninth. Top of the order, Schaefer, Segura, and Lucroy. It's out of play.
Well, it's a good 12-6 curveball. And mixing that in makes his fastball look even better at 95.
Mariners outfield, Saunders, Ackley, and Chavez. The infield, Seager, Ryan, Miller, and Smoke with Blanco behind the plate. 1-1.
There's a good curveball.
And they hit 1 and 2. Felix Hernandez, with his performance today, takes his American League leading ERA number from 2.39 to 2.28.
And he was really good today. Had everything working for him and working early in this one.
Fly ball deep to right, but here comes Endy towards the line, and he makes the catch.
Fastball before that last curveball. 98 miles an hour for Danny Farquhar, so his velocity up today.
Not the biggest guy, 5'9", $180, out of Pembroke Pines, Florida. For the fans enjoying some great weather here in Seattle. 25,390 today. A sellout last night, 46,000 plus, and almost 35,000 on Friday night. Here's Gene Segura, 1 for 3. Nice pitch by Danny Farquhar. He's ahead of Segura, 0-2.
Gives you a good idea on the bite that he has on his curveball. Just froze Segura at the plate, and that curveball was right in the middle of the plate, not where Danny wanted it, but he has such good bite to it, he's able to freeze him on it.
0-2. Fastball popped up, out of play. And catch by a fan. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball, got him a chase. Blanco will tag. 2 down. Farquhar, that's a nasty, nasty breaking ball he's got.
We talked about the one earlier in the count to steal a strike. This one he buries it down in the zone. Segura, you can see that's an awkward looking swing. Again, the bite on his curveball is tremendous, and an awkward looking swing by Segura.
10 strikeouts rung up by Felix and Farquhar. 2 outs. Jonathan Lucroy. Last hope here for the Brewers. Strike 1.
That was the cut fastball at 92 miles an hour.
One. 1-1 pitch here to Lucroy. That's a base hit to left. Bring up Carlos Gomez as the tying run.
This looks like the cutter again, down in the zone, but it ends up towards the middle of the plate, and that's what it was, the cutter at 92.
First hit for Lucroy today's 1 for 4. Be careful with Gomez. Strikeout looking, ground out to short, and strikeout looking against Felix. He started today, 5th in slugging, 5th in extra base hits. Tied for first in triples. Dangerous hitter. He's their cleanup man. Strike one on the outside corner. Strike one. Danny Farquhar.
Good pitch from Danny. 95 right on the outside corner, keeping it away from him. You could see Gomez cheating by the way that he took that. He was looking for something middle in.
One. 1-1 from Danny. Puts it up there 2-1.
And missed with the last 2 cut fastballs.
Fans on their feet here at Safeco Field. Trying to get out number 27. 2-1 pitch. Big hack. 2-2. Farquhar against Gomez. 2-2 pitch. Boy, he overthrew that one. He looked a little geeked on that one, didn't he?
Well, he wanted to throw his best fastball, and that was pretty close to it.
Payoff pitch 3-2. Breaking ball hit down to Seager. Takes his time. Throws. Got him. Ball game as the Mariners win it. 2-0, and they salvage a game in this series against the Milwaukee Brewers. They finished the homestand at 2-4. Ackley scores in a wild pitch, smoked with a home run, but Felix, the big story, 8 strong innings, a 2-0 Mariner win.
It had been a struggle, but it's nice to go out on a long road trip with the win. They needed somebody to stop the bleeding for him, and it was Felix Hernandez, the best in the business. Lowers his ERA to a 2.28, leading the league in ERA. Felix Hernandez, another save, 4 save for Danny Farquhar. And how about Justin Smoke? Breaks a 9-game hitting streak in last night's game, starts another one today with his 13th home run of the year.
And the good news, Mariners played error-free baseball today. Road trip beckons Tampa Bay, St. Pete, Texas, and Oakland. Right now, we send you off to Mariners post-game. Here's Brad and Dave Valley.
Oh, Felix, well, he didn't finish this one, but still out in the middle on the field, Val. Get congratulations, as he should. He was fantastic. We talked pregame about this guy. Playful mood, obviously. Good thing catcher that Blanco still got the gear on, which I hope.
You just love seeing their starting pitchers get out there to celebrate with his guys. Most guys are going to take it after 8 innings. They're going to go inside. Felix stays to that final out. It just kind of gives you an idea about his leadership in that clubhouse.
Yeah, and about what a team guy he was. I want to make sure they got this win for him, and they did that. Just enough offense down the field. Jen Mueller standing by, one of the guys providing some of that offense, yeah?
Well, Felix Hernandez just walked by. He is fired up. But Dustin Ackley, now that the game is over, what is the feeling after this one, especially after the last couple of nights?
Yeah, it's great. I mean, going into an off day on a long road trip, I think it's great to get that win. And I think everybody's going to be pumped up and ready to go for the next series.
I would imagine that there's a little bit of relief mixed in there. And you've been hitting very well at home this series, but it was your legs that scored. How did you gauge the distance on that passed ball?
It's really tough. I think you just kind of see it bounce away. The pitcher, I don't think, really moved that well. So it's one of those situations where you take a chance, and luckily I got under his glove.
Felix Hernandez gets the win. What was your gauge on how well he was dealing today?
It's crazy. I mean, watching from center field, you get a really good perspective of what kind of stuff he has. And, I mean, we knew right away when we got a run or two on the board that it was just going to be smooth sailing the rest of the way. And fortunately for us, he's on the mound for us today.
Is it a different appreciation watching him from center field versus second base?
I think so. I think you can see the ball movement a little bit more. I mean, you just see the kind of swings guys are taking off of him. It's pretty special what he does on the mound. It
is indeed. Go inside, help the Kings celebrate the 12th win of the season for Felix Hernandez, guys.
All right, Jen, thank you. Yeah, 12-5. Now, he was special. And we got to admit, I mean, Dustin Ackley, the beard, it's getting into special category himself. I mean, it's like the Duck Dynasty thing. You're just going to let it go, Val.
You think so?
That's what he says. Going to let it go.
What's with the Ducks going to start to fester in there or what?
I don't know. Speaking of Felix, hey, 12-5 on the year. Look what he did. I mean, 8 scoreless, just 1 walk. 9 punch outs in 108 pitches. He was the king. He was fantastic. He needed to be, so they didn't get swept by the Brewers. And it kind of leads us right to our local forward keys of the game. You started with the king. Nicely done.
You got to start with the king. I mean, this is what it was all about. When you get your ace out on the mound on a getaway day, how important it is to be able to get on that plane with the win in your pocket. The key was to start another streak. He had gone 13 starts without a loss. Took a loss in his last time. Today he starts a new one. He was absolutely in command, dominating today. 9 strikeouts, only 1 walk, lowering that ERA down to 2.28 to lead the American League. I'm saying he's going to win his second Cy Young this year as he continues to dominate teams from both leagues. Key number 2, a little leather and a little lumber. They didn't need much. When Felix is throwing like this, you don't need somebody. It was Justin Smoke who put his shine on here this afternoon with a long home run out there to right field. Good to see the big man swinging a big bat. But you also got to give a little love to the guys playing the field behind Felix. We saw some great defensive plays this afternoon.
Yeah, Brendan Ryan back at shortstop had a couple of gems, including his patented bare-hand runner. We'll show that in a little bit later on in the post-game show as well. Again, Felix now 12-5, 3-0 in interleague play. And Val says on his way possibly to winning that second Cy Young Award. With Justin Smoke and the guys provided just enough offense. His 13th home run. Felix does the rest. 2-0 Mariners take it. They avoid the sweep. We'll hear from active manager Robbie Thompson and more coming up.